back to the Off-Grid family. Today I'm doing another unboxing video. I don't do many of these, but when I do, it's things that I want to use either for the channel or things that I need personally for myself. I always buy them with my own money, so I'm not sponsored by the company, so I can give you a proper, impartial review, and I tell you exactly what's right, what's wrong with the product. From my own opinion, you know. Don't get me wrong, if there are companies out there that would like to sponsor me, I will still do an impartial review, but, you know, I will always put that, you know, we're being sponsored or the item has been given to us, etc. Today it's going to be the Olympus TG Tracker, which is like a very robust camera. It's waterproof, it's freeze-proof, it's drop-proof, it looks to be quite a good product. I've had a quick look at different reviews online, and it seems to be everything I want in a camera. Obviously with my outdoor stuff, I can't take the camera I'm using now, for example, out in the wet, so it does stop me doing a lot of the work outside that I'd like to. When it's miserable, I have to wait until it's a sunny day, and due to the fact I live in the UK, we get about 3 of them a year if we're lucky. Anyway, let's get on with the review, and, you know, we'll have a look, see how good it is, and fingers crossed it's exactly what I need. Now, one thing before I do any more, I wanted to show this on camera, but it's got a nice big dent out of the side. I'm really hoping that that hasn't damaged anything. Luckily, the bang is on the side with the extra cardboardy stuff. But it has been hit quite bad. I've never had a courier package get to me without being damaged, like in some way. I once sent a computer, got a computer delivered and it was smashed to pieces. Sent it back and they lost it, and the courier said nothing to do with them, and no matter how much I complained, I didn't get my money back. That was the first computer I ever bought George, and he had to wait 3 months more for me to save for another one. Absolutely ridiculous. Right. As you can see, this is the Olympus tough camera. It's the TG Tracker 4K. So, I've done a lot of research, and this is the one that sort of sounded just right for me. All the blurb, I'm sure I'll need that. Wow, it is tiny. Okay, so this is what was in the box. We've got the pistol grip holder, which is quite nice, and this bit comes off of it, and you can connect that then to other such things. I think it's designed as the GoPro kind of mount when you take it off. The charging bits and bobs, the battery, which I'm going to get a few spares. And then this is the underwater lens that comes with it. It's the only thing you have to change. It's an underwater camera, but just change the lens, they advise. But I've seen people use it without putting it under the water. And then this, the thing that cost all the money. How beautiful is that? Ooh. Ah. There it is. It's absolutely diddy. Let me turn it over. What a beautiful little thing. This is capable of 4K videos, slow-mo in HD. It's waterproof down to 30 meters. It's freeze-proof down to I think it's -10 or -13. It's got GPS, it's got Wi-Fi connectivity. It's got everything. It was everything I wanted. And flip-out viewfinder. Sad thing is it doesn't turn, which was the only negative on it, so you can only see it from that angle. But they have put a little reflective mirror on the handle, so if you do want to do like vlogging or whatever, you'll be able to see what it's recording. But I'm going to charge this up and have a little play with it. Apparently as well it comes with a 186 gig hard drive, I believe. So you can use the slots for the SD cards and everything, or use the hard drive, as far as I believe. I'm not 100%. Okay, well, it did say it comes with a hard drive, but all I can get up on it is it says no card, so I'll have to go and get the card and sort that out.
Here goes, Mum. I want to show you something. There we are.
This is now on full HD 60 frames a second. The one before this was on HD and 220 frames per second. Okay, so I'm shooting at 30 frames a second at 4K resolution. Now, as you'll see, there's lots of fisheye going on. I've done a lot of different versions. If you turn on the camera stabilization, then the fisheye goes a little bit on the lower resolutions, but you can't get rid of it completely. There are programs to be able to do that for you, but I don't have them at the moment. So I'm really not that amazingly happy with this camera. One thing I will say is the sound quality of it is incredible. I've noticed that a few times. But I'll go back, I'll edit all this together, and we'll just see what it turns out like, and then I'll give you a sort of, you know, an overall what I think at the end.
Hello. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. And guess why I'm watching you? I'm checking if you're subscribing. You better have done it. Woo. Lily. What are you doing? Lily, let's go really fast in the puddles and it might make a real big splash. Hi. Here goes, and that puddle there. Wow! Now let's go! Uh-oh!
Okay, so after all of that, it's a lovely camera. I really do like it. It's got loads of good features. The sound quality is absolutely off the charts good. It's the best, you know, I've heard from a camera of that price range without any external, you know, microphones and so on. The pitch quality is really impressive. A few downers about it. The fact that you can only record in fisheye, meaning that all the corners of everything are very rounded. Now, there is software out there that can get rid of that, but for the projects I do, I don't have time to put it through a program to get rid of the fisheye and then, you know, edit it. So that's a real downer for me. The second thing was, when reading all the descriptions from the website I bought it from, it said that it had a 128 gig hard drive and never said directly that you could record to it, but sort of implied that it was an onboard hard drive that you could use if needs be for recording and so on, but you can't run the camera at all without a card being in it. So I was a bit disappointed with those two features. Other than that, everything was really good. As I mentioned in it, it was a bit disappointing that you can't turn the actual viewfinder screen around, which, you know, they did get round by putting a little mirror on the actual handle, but, you know, that would have been a nice touch, but I think probably that is for the toughness reasons. You know, if you can turn it, then it's got an extra hinge, which if you drop it, it might actually break. I'd say all in all, for the price of it, the picture quality and the sound quality was phenomenal. The fact that it is fisheye was a pain in the bum. I did show ways of getting around it. If you turn on the actual anti-shake feature and put the view down, then it does get rid of a lot of the fisheye kind of thing. But still, unfortunately, it's not the camera for me. So I'm going to have to do some more research and look for something different, which is a shame, because other than that, I really did like it. I was happy to have that. You know, I could staple it to a tree and have it doing time lapse and so on when I'm doing my project. But it'll have to go back and I'll have to find another one. I hope you found this review interesting and helpful. If you did, please thumbs up and subscribe and so on. Also, I'm looking for patrons to help with the channel. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could get together and, you know, help sponsoring the channel, just so I can get some of these bigger projects done. I've got a lot of projects in the pipeline, but I'm constantly having to save and buy little bits and pieces for them each time until I've got everything, and then I do the project. But it would be nice to be able to get some of these bigger projects up and running. I'm hoping to do a big forge. I'm hoping to make an electric bike and various other things like that. So, you know, if you guys can, any amount, there's loads of perks. You get like 1 week early access, and I'll be putting a membership area on the website which you'll be automatically put into, and so on. So there is a lot of reasons to do it that aren't just you helping the channel. But anyway, I'll stop wittering on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.